welcome to Business Growth School for Service Providers podcast. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Are you a dentist, realtor, lawyer, accountant? Do you provide services locally? Then this podcast is for you. Here we share strategies, tricks, and techniques on how to generate more leads and sales using online marketing. Join us every day for 5 minutes and take away strategies which you can apply in your business. Working like it's freaking not working out. I'm like, fuck, I've spent. Hey guys, welcome to Business Growth School for Service Providers. Super excited to have you guys today. My name is Ali Salman, and today I'm talking about a topic which is a lot of people's favorite topic, right? And especially if you're spending money on your marketing, especially your online marketing, you're spending $500, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, and if it's not working out, right? It's not getting your results. That's what you're getting. That's what you think you're getting as a return on your investment. These are the three things you should implement. These are the three things if you basically work on, you can basically in most cases, you should be able to resolve this problem that when you are putting in money from here, it should be getting you $1 should be making you $5, $10, $15, $20 out of here, right? If this is not working out, that means the system is broken and you need to fix that. So let's talk about the three most important things you should do when your online marketing campaigns are not working out. Let's get started, right? So number one thing, when your car breaks down, right, do you abandon it? No, you just take it to the mechanic, and mechanic basically runs diagnosis, right? Okay. When you're standing in the line, you just don't abandon the line, right? Okay. Because there is a cost to abandon the line. So basically, when the campaigns are not working out, don't abandon them. Because you know what? There's a cost to basically go back in line. You are here and now you're abandoning and you're going back where you started out, right? And maybe line is even bigger, right? Okay. Sometimes you're this closer to the result, right? And you basically just abandon the campaign. So the whole idea is that if something is not working out when it comes to your online marketing, just don't dump it out, right? Okay, rather figure it out why the hell it's not working out. That's the topic number two. Why the hell it's not working out? Fuck, I'm spending money and it's not working out. So let's talk about that right here. Number two, most important thing, right? Your targeting is off. What do I mean by that, right? Okay. You are reaching not the right people. People you know what, it's so funny that I talk to people that say, hey, you know what, I just got up, I spent $30 and I boosted a post. Hey, you know what, I'm spending $700 on Google AdWords and it's not working out. Well, the problem is that in most cases, right, the number one thing which could be wrong with your campaign, right, there could be just two things wrong. As a holistically, these two things can go wrong. Number one thing is targeting. Your targeting is off. You're not reaching the right customer, right? Okay. You're not reaching the right customer at the right time, right? Okay. You're basically you're unseen by them, right? There's no visibility. You're basically targeting the wrong people at the wrong time. So this could be number one thing. And this is in a lot of cases, right? This is the problem when usually business owners start their campaigns. They have a very broad idea. Who is your customer? Well, everyone is my customer. Well, it doesn't work like that, right? The more narrow you go with your targeting when it comes to your customers, the better you will do with your campaigns, right? Okay. So end of the day, right? Go narrow, guys. Go narrow. Don't just go broader, because the broader you go, the less your chances of getting successful are basically less, right? Because it gets more challenging when you go more broader, right? So that could be the second thing, and the second most important thing you should be doing and first reason that your campaign is not working. Third thing which is important, and this is the second reason that your campaign is not working, is your service positioning. Okay. Or you can call that a messaging, right? Now let's say you are ranking in top 3, right? People find you right on top 3. People find you on social media. People find you on Instagram. They find you on Facebook, right? You have banner ads running, right? Okay. But end of the day, people want to know then why your service is better than 15, 20 other options out there in the market, right? Okay. And here as a service provider, let's say if you're a realtor, if you're a massage therapist, if you're an accountant, you really have to position yourself a little bit differently out there in the market. You don't want to be basically markers, exact same markers, but customer can pick up like this or this. It doesn't matter, right? How can you stand out? How can you basically say, you know what, pick me, work with me, rather than 15, 20, 30 other options out there? So how can you do that, right? Okay. The way you can basically solve this problem is be a little bit more creative, right? I give you an example. Let's say if you're a massage parlor, right? Usually massage parlors charge anywhere, also massage therapists charge anywhere from $75 to $100, right? For an hours of massage. Why don't you run a campaign which says get 10 hours of massage and get 20% off, right? Why don't be creative? Why don't throw an offer which has scarcity and which has basically it has a good value and it has a scarcity associated with that, right? Okay. Another example is we did it with an accountant, right? When we were running campaigns for them, when you see an ad from that accounting firm, that ad basically took you to a personal tax pages where basically you can file a tax online. You don't need to talk to an accountant, you don't show up at the office, right? Okay. It was wholly focused on people who want to file taxes online. So we were not bidding on keyword Calgary accountant, Edmonton accountant, Vancouver accountant. No, what we were doing, we are fully focused on people who are saying focusing on how to file online taxes, right? Okay. Apps to file online taxes, right? File taxes online for free. Those were basically people who were taken on this page, and that's how the conversion was happening. In most cases, I can challenge you right now. Go on Google AdWords, find in your industry, mostly people are taken to the home pages for ads. Why? You should have landing pages. You should have specific pages with offers, right? This is where, even when you have the targeting right, your service positioning and messaging is not standing out. People are you're a realtor, he's a realtor, Jane is a realtor, I know a realtor through my mom, I also another realtor through my mosque, them I know 15 guys and they're all same. So really think hard. If you have targeting done right, then really work on your messaging, right? It could be that your messaging is really, really good and you have a really good service offering, but your targeting is completely off, right? Okay. So work on these things, and the most important things, the first thing I covered is just don't abandon it, right? If your car is not working out, you just don't leave it on the road and leave it. Basically just to go and buy the new car, it costs you a lot of money to go and buy a new car, right? So the whole idea here is that you get that fixed, right? And these are the two biggest, holistically, if you look at it as a big picture perspective as a business owner, these could be the two things which could be wrong with your campaign. If you have any question, if you have any suggestions, go in the comment section, leave me a comment, ask me a question. I would love to hear from you. Have a good day, guys. Hopefully you're running a successful campaigns, and if you need any help, right, reach out. We would love to create content on that. We would love to bring it up in our videos, so you can basically be successful in your business. Have a good day. Make it count. Bye-bye. It
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to listen to previous episodes, go to rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. Again, I'll repeat that, rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early with another business growth lesson. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.